Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I am honored to be here today. My name is Kinmimi Zin, and I'll be telling you about the history of Korean National New Year. The Korean National New Year celebration are held during the pleasant month of Year5 on the Roman calendar, December and January. People mark the occasion by sounding the Korean horn and drum to maintain the tradition of the Korean New Year until the end of time. Officially, the Korean New Year began in 1938. Celebration was first held in 1939. It was on the 1st of January 1938, which that year corresponded with the 1st of Year5. The Korean national leaders demanded the British administration for the Korean New Year were finally recognized and declared an official holiday. That day was also firmly acknowledged as being the year 2677 on the Korean calendar. In fact, the movement for this Korean National Day was begun by Year5 in 1935. As a member of Parliament for the Year1 district, he argued that Korean National Day should be introduced. However, the British colonial administration suggests that Korean New Year Day would be a better alternative. In 1937, the Korean National Colonial Administration suggests that Korean New Year Day. In 1937, the Korean parliamentary representative again presented the Korean for the National Day again unsuccessfully. The Korean National Association realized that they instead had to work towards the Korean New Year Day on the 2nd August 1937. South Johnson, the prominent member of Parliament for Tonggu District, presented the case to the lower house. However, the Korean representatives in the chamber were split into their support across the two sides of Parliament. Year5's governing faction and the opposition led by Dr. Bamo as a demand were coming from the member Year5 as Johnson Department was an assistant minister. The supporting Bamo opposed the legislation it failed to be ratified. Soon after Dr. Bamo's group formed a coalition allowing to seize power, the proposal seemed to be left with no chance of getting past the lower house. Members of the upper house led by Year5, Sir Sansipo, and Siama Shriba discussed the matter together. They lobbied for and gained the support of some among the Korean new ministers. They demanded were readable and passable. In late 1937, the Governor General signed the legislation the first day of Year5 in 1938. Korean New Year 2677 was declared the first Korean New Year. Initially, the Korean leaders have been divided over the best day for the New Year to follow. Three alternatives were put forward. 1. The same day as the Roman calendar. 2. The date when the missionary Dr. Justin first arrived in Burma. And 3. The first day of Year5. The options were discussed and matter resolved. The first alternative, global significance and it felt as distinctive date for the Korean New Year, would be more appropriate. As for the second alternative, Dr. Justin was a Christian missionary, as the date would be suitable for Christians, but not Korean of other religions. The first day of Year5 was best. Additionally, the month of Year5 is special for Korean cultural solidarity given to the following reason. 1. Although Korean have different names of Year5, Segal Korean call it Filet and Po Korean call it Tenkapo. The first of each of these months fall on exactly the same day. 2. The rice harvest is completed in the period leading to Year5, and according to the traditional religious practice, there must be a celebration for consumption of the new crop. It is also time to define the date of commencement of the next crop. Typically, this is also when new houses are built, constructed, and completion of these must be celebrated. And 3. The first of Year5 is not a distinct festival for any religious group. So it is a day that is acceptable to all Korean people. For this reason, on the 1st of Year5 annually, we celebrated the Korean New Year. I wish you a happy New Year and enjoy the rest of the event. And again, thank you very much.
Kanyo ni cho to amuni ni lo mo kanyo ka lu ani do di to ki ya ni si ye ni to ke so ni tu tam ta khu do ta ko pwe le tu e ko di no a ne ke ni to amuni me kanyo ka lu a tu nu a lu la a ke go te mi do ba da pa no o malama ko o te o le kanyo ka lu a tu ka so do pa so li ni lo They know at the so they so that a couple, that you are the one who clear, you will be told. They you are good part, or your good part, Papa another, Gini, vì là như vậy anh mình ta bảo nó đi thoát thì đó đi cái nữa nhớ đi mình đã đi ở lớp nhớ từ ta thấy nó suy có nhiều khi nó nó cứ đi người nhà cơ chỉ đi đó nhưng sau đó cái gì này khi nó người nhà sẽ đi chơi đi đó nhớ từ DNA qua từ là số ta ô mùng về qua từ ta meda ô đó DNA vào tổ cái pháp tổ ta ô đó thọ về lỡ ta tổ cái pháp này thì số ta để thọ ô là số này nó nhớ từ ô là ta lên là quẻ lỡ đi cả đồ việc qua từ kia đó tu tê là một cái ta thà mà thọ đi số ta để thọ số lỡ cùng đi đó qua từ kia đó tu tê đi chỉ đó tu tê đi chỉ phát phát vui nó nhớ từ ô si ô kia về đi qua từ là đó nhớ từ cô ra ô là muốn ra là các cái trò gì cả nó sẽ là thứ lưu ra chỉ như đó chúng ta có khi có là lớn thế là cô đi bắt bằng nó quay bằng nó khi có sẽ lớn quay nó qua vừa ra thả ta ra chỉ để thoát quay ở trên con nó chúng ta ý là chúng ta khi có thể ra có thể là chúng ta
đó mẹ cái đó mất năng hết lỗ à quay về rồi chắc cái là nó làm hả được là con mình rồi với điều mà đây cho to mẹ à để lỗi trong rồi về rồi chắc cái là đi mình làm hả được mà lo con này lo nào với này cô đi phụ ta cô đi đó lo khai cô về rồi mà nó lúc muốn pala bé tôi lo má rồi mẹ lo không từ đây nói gì đâu tôi quên đi nó bù có rồi cái ô lên được tiếp được coi rồi là tí giờ là nó mà con cái tí giờ là cái còn tôi bên vừa rồi mẹ với là ô khu con tôi đó trên phá ba luôn ta kia chú cha hòa vừa với bé tôi không còn bé tôi với mình trong con là với là họ phải chú số là đi đó bé rồi làm mà rồi con này rồi nào đây bùi bé rồi bùi vào đây để làm cái bé rồi tụi này với mình đi đâu bé rồi giống như đâu đó rồi nào đây nó là người ta để ô có liên thi con nó rồi đâu là nó vừa cái đâu là cái còn tôi về bây giờ nó chỉ có đủ mà nó mà tôi phụ về đi bây giờ có mà đủ là với mà là chỉ bù nó không thế sao không nó có cái đá phụ là cái còn tôi về bây giờ nó được mà với chỉ có đủ mà nó bây giờ tôi về đi không và đây cháu là chỉ có mà để tôi lúc đó bây giờ là không đi rồi bây giờ này vừa đi
for its composite element was intentionally put together in concert with a profound sense of vision and purpose. We, the Korean people, take great pride in our flag, which is a representation of our identity. The history of the Korean flag began with the birth of Korean National Association under the leadership Dr. T. Tamye M.A. The Korean unified as one within this organization. In 1930s, Ra Zemba, chairman of Korean National Association, put forth a determined effort to create representations of the Korean people, which included Korean New Year Day, Korean flag, and Korean national anthem. The Ra Zemba made an announcement to the Korean people all over the nation to compete in designing a flag that was emblematic of the Koreans' identity, spirit, nationalism, or pride. In the first screening process, 12 flags out of more than 100 flags sent will be chosen. The second selective process left only 3 flags in the competition. Ultimately, the winner was Mabakian, whose flag included the culture emblem of the Korean drum. Domolo's flag with the early sunrise held the 2nd place, and Dr. Joy's flag with the white elephant held the 3rd place in the competitive endeavor. Later, a motion was made, seconded, and confirmed by Korean National Association members to combine the designs of these award-winning 3 flags and create the Korean national flag as we see today. The Korean flag has the early rising sun with 9 rays and 3 colors, which are red, white, and blue. The winner of the competition, Mabakian, who combined the 3 designs and created the Korean national flag, explained the meaning of the flag as follows. The red represents intrepidity and bravery. The white color represents purity and virtuous morality. The blue color represented honesty and uprightness. The early rising sun symbolizes the promising future of the Korean. The 9 ray stripes represent the 9 regions that belong to the Korean people. It was also interpreted to represent the 9 nations and the 9 fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. The drum is emblematic of the strong unity and inherited value of traditions. This Korean national flag was utilized and flown with reverence and pride for Burma was granted independence. In 1936, Korean military leaders made a petition to add 2 buffalo horns under the drum and use this enhanced design as the military flag. Once the Korean people to revolt against the repressive government, they were ordered to seize under the flag where it was regarded to associate with the sentiment of revolution. However, those that decided to stay in Burma, such as Drasato, Drama James Autumn, and Zombele, defied the order and courageously flew the flag in the Korean New Year Day in Rabun. This act of heroism infused courage in everyone to fly the Korean flag once and forevermore. The Korean flags were produced and distributed by Korean President of Korean National Association, Hunter Damwik, in 1963, and by Saw Sam Pote in 1971.